choice. So those people are the ones you need to target when you're doing your business plan and you're beginning to identify your own brand. So marketing requires big bucks. Even if you can get it seen on Nicole, we used to have Paris in there and we took it away. But you can have the wrong image. So if you get, and I know one of our active sportswear company, he was doing really well and he was finding a lot of the old surfers were buying his stuff, and he actually stopped them from buying it because it was not the image he wanted. So if you find somebody that you say, okay, I want, because the young people wouldn't buy it if the old guys were buying it. So you have to really think about who it is that you want to wear your clothing, because it equals a lot of money, big bucks, getting it on the right person. As we talked about going to Mercedes Smashbox, showing there. But showing there before you've got distribution is insane. Getting it on a celebrity is fine if you can get it into the magazines that you want it to be in. But if it's on the wrong celebrity, then it's not going to do you any good. And if it's on a celebrity and you've got no distribution, it's not going to do you any good either. In other words, if you're not in any stores where you can tell people where to buy, what's the point? So doing those shows, I would save you money and put the money into production, because I really don't know how many orders are written at those Mercedes Smashbox shows. You're much better off to put it into a market here, getting a booth and DNA in front of buyers, because the end result is everybody wants to be in a fashion show, but does it really help your sales? Concentrating on your sales and who getting in front of the people is where you want to be. And putting it on a fashion show just to feel good, it's not, you're probably wasting $10,000 and a lot of time. Giving away, I know people have been giving away goods for the Grammys or things like that, getting it into bags. Does it help you? It costs a hell of a lot of money. However, if you get on Oprah, then it works. So marketing through PR, getting into the right magazines, of course, that is tremendous marketing clout. PR people, we know, sometimes they charge anything up to $2,000, $3,000 a month to work for you, which can be incredible if you've got that budget. However, that kind of money, could it be put to better use if you did your own PR and you employed somebody to come and work for you part-time who could help ship out goods, and you did your own press release, or you got someone to help you with a press release, and you're sending out samples to different magazines? So building up a marketing plan and a PR plan is very important, of course, for the end results. Grassroots campaigns such as Doc Martin, Volcom, as we talked about, the active sportswear world, Forever 21 came out of nowhere and never put any money into marketing. And look what's happened with them. Red Bull, anyone was aware of that, say 7 years ago, when they started out, they just started out giving away Red Bull in clubs. So I remember we did a fashion show, and it was the first time I ever saw this Red Bull. And they were mixing it with vodka, and the models were all drinking it, and they were modeling very well afterwards. We had quite a few see-through blouses, and they didn't mind at all. So if you've tasted that stuff, it tastes revolting. It's like cough medicine. But it's certainly a great way of marketing. It's guerrilla marketing, grassroots marketing. So, as again we talked about, it's important for you to understand your marketing opportunities, whether it's through the websites, through MySpace or YouTube, getting a way of getting your word out there, getting it on the right people, getting the buzz going. So beginning the marketing process with the right look we talked about. Having a model or celebrity wearing a new label will become part of the branding process. Fashion pictures is not about clothing, but who wears them, as we know. Celebrities often will replace models, so you'll see someone like Madonna, she can do an amazing amount. For H&M, she was modeling. And so choosing the right image for you, of course, will be important and critical for your own brand. So where are you going to begin that? If you're going to begin your branding process at a trade show, Which trade show are you going to go to? That's why it's important for you to do your homework. Go to the trade shows yourself. See if your product fits in at DNA, or whether or not you should be fitting in at the ASR show or Magic show, which is enormous. So going to those shows, and of course even at Magic, you've got Project, they now own, and Pool. So, you know, if you're going to Vegas, which show is right for you? Do your homework. Protect your brand. In the beginning, we know that it's important for you to get the protection for your logo in order for you to keep that logo, make sure no one knocks it off. You need to pay an attorney or get some help to protect the goods. We've got a lot of our some good attorneys on our website. In fact, we did a good seminar yesterday on brand protection. It will then keep your competitors away, making sure that they don't copy it. And if you see anyone with anything looking like yours, send them a cease and desist letter. Tell them to stop using it. It's important for you to protect your brand. And if you're going offshore to produce goods, make sure that you also register your mark in those countries so that they can't knock it off.